in what should be an epic one here between the Atlanta Falcons and the New England
Hey, what's
Patriots.
going on, guys? My name is Stephon2893, and today I have a Super Bowl prediction for Super Bowl 51, Atlanta Falcons versus the New England Patriots. It's going to be a good game, you guys. #1 scoring defense, New England Patriots versus #1 scoring offense, Atlanta Falcons. Very excited for this Super Bowl. I can't wait to see it. I'm going to be playing this game today. We'll see what the outcome is. Maybe it'll give us some kind of a prediction.
To share this game with you. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. You're my partner, my best friend. I can't imagine being anywhere else but right here with you. And just think about it this way. You mentioned the magnitude. This is no longer just a game for America or even North America. This is worldwide. People watching from just about every country in the world. This is impressive.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and just about ready to roll.
Coin toss. It's like the Falcons won the coin toss. They're celebrating. See Matty Ice over here celebrating. Christian Bear. All right, here we go. It's a kickoff. We kick off left. Let's do this.
All the talk, all the hype, but the past is prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And it's
Matty Ice, 38 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 4,400 yards.
It's Matt Ryan. Has to feel comfortable being back in that environment because he was beloved when he was on that campus in Chestnut Hill. And when we say calm, cool, and collected, that's exactly what we're talking about when it comes to Matt Ryan. Not much will ruffle him. He knows how to maintain his game and up it when the big moments need to occur.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
And no, got one to go for it all on first down.
Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang, but it's second down. All right, let's look at the offense. Devontae Freeman, this is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, have you seen a running back play with such joy as well as such fury? I love the way he runs the football and attacks defenses.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman.
Going nowhere.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And quickly, let's check out the New England defense.
Barkevius Kiki Mingo is one of those versatile outside linebackers who can rush the passer as a defensive end, yet drop into coverage.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Stop. This defense is a lot better than people are leading on.
On 3rd down, Ryan.
This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, the Falcons will call on Matt Bosher to punt it away. Back deep for the Patriots is Cyrus Jones. Here's Jones. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Patriots take
well, we're not going to have Tom Brady in this game because he retired after one freaking Super Bowl, so we have Jimmy Garoppolo.
A guy who learned from one of the great ones in his first few years in Tom Brady. This is Jimmy Garoppolo.
When you're back up to one of the all-time great players, if you don't spend time picking that guy's brain or just watching and observing how he does things to increase your game, then you've wasted that time. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is that type of a player. I think those lessons learned have a chance to transmit themselves very well.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
But when it comes to the running game, the New England Patriots, they're one of the few teams in the NFL that I don't think care much about balancing things out.
Last year, to your point, 5th in passing yardage, number 30 on the run game.
What they want to do each and every week is make a game plan based on their opponent, not so much their own personnel, and they try to attack that way.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. And he finds Danny Amendola. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football. And get
Here we go. We got enough for the first.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. Wide open, Gronkowski.
Damn,
he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for the Patriots. 36 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Good line.
Now a carry for Blount.
I ran the wrong
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Just totally messing up that running game, man. It's not working.
Here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Leopard.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. He's going to flip that out to the flat.
No, Blount!
And Blount loses the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession. The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Scary. Fumble in the freaking red zone.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So they recovered the fumble but could not take advantage of the short field. They do get 3.
And no one ever turns down 3 points going up on the board, but the offense will go to the sidelines wondering what if. While the defense on the other side, they'll celebrate holding them to just a field goal after giving up such bad field position.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
Matty Ice got.
Without a doubt.
He was the MVP of the league. This guy. Let's go.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
I know exactly why I tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, fuck.
Ryan. He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
Damn, he was stopped short.
Near the 35, right at the 34
Good shit,
here. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. So a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 52. It's a 3-point game alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon. It's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
We got back here, Jones. Jones, come on, let's go.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
There we go.
Jones on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that. Super toe.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not able to run after it.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo.
Oh, shit.
Wide open receiver, complete. He chucks him a sack.
Damn! Fucking throwing a 2-step on his. Oh, my God.
57 yards.
Man, we need that guy.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch.
Almost there.
Anybody has that ability, they want them on their team.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. This is it.
Let's go.
Again, here's Blunt.
Yes. There we go. Touchdown, baby. Yeah.
LeGarrette Blunt, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Go, Blunt.
And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point.
PAT is good.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Good kick. Real good.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They run, Devontae Freeman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Ryan. And it's complete to Jacob Tamme. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
And they're able to get this one down to 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Super Bowl 52 after this. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Caught by Montgomery. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 14 there. And the Falcons are going to get a first.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. How they get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of approach, though.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And heading back out there now, the Falcons defense here. And a touchdown given up the last time they were out there, so maybe need to refocus a little bit.
And make sure that they don't start finger-pointing with each other, because oftentimes when a touchdown's given up, you say, okay, where did that happen? Who broke down? Who gave it up? Instead, just go back out there, be a unit again, and try and play a little bit better.
Yeah, see if they can play a little bit better on this drive. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Let's go!
Garoppolo to throw on second down. Dumps it off to Lewis.
Yeah, let's go, let's go.
A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Again. Come on.
Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle, it's Amendola. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Come on, let's go, Let's go.
Set! Green! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56!
On first down, Garoppolo.
There it is.
Goes right side, complete to Gronk. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it gives the Pats a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. And this one's incomplete.
Are you kidding me?
Gronkowski, the intended target, and it's third down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. And that brings up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. And this one is right down the middle. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. It's a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the first half to expand that lead.
Yeah, that's got to feel good, but they can't let up. Now on the kickoff, they've got to make sure they don't give up a big return or big yardage to set up the other team for one last chance to score themselves.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, at least we got points out of it.
The New England defense gearing up to take the field. They have to recover a little bit. Last time, they couldn't stop the run. They really couldn't stop the pass either.
And it wasn't just physically. It's mentally because the offense appears to be a step ahead of them. No matter what they call, it's working. So they've got to get something figured out. And usually, you need a big play to get things turned around.
They gave up the touchdown on that bounce attack lap. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Ryan on second down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now it's Ryan. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Oh, the pig!
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Who does that? It's a Super Bowl. Watch the halftime show. All right, here we go. Third quarter action now. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
You need to get 6 on the board. Can't just keep setting for field goals. Let's go.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. Always scramble for the football, and he's going to come down with it. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Quarterbacks like throwing the slant route, but they have to be careful about ball placement. They have to put it in a spot that makes sure the receiver has his body in front of the defender.
They go play action here on first down. He's got time in the pocket.
No!
He's intercepted it is.
Oh,
it's intercepted.
God.
It's Desmond Trufant. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Simple slant route, and it works to perfection.
And when you're a big-bodied receiver, you use it like it's a basketball play. Body the defender away and catch the football.
Oh, it's big. Malcolm Butler.
Intercepted. Can you believe it? It's a Super Bowl 49 hero, Malcolm Butler. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Super Bowl 49 and 51.
Get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They go play fake to blow.
Oh, my God.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Yeah, defensive. I'll take that shit.
So pass interference on the defense, and Charles, this is a penalty we see all the time.
The offenses know what they're doing. They know how to create great matchups, and defenders, if you're not there in time, they will throw the flag.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue lining. Blue lining.
Let's go.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Oh, my God.
And it is incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and it's second down.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Garoppolo.
Damn,
and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
There you go, there you go.
Over the middle, that's taken in by
Let's
Gronkowski.
go. Move the sticks.
And
Let's
12
go.
yards that time and picking up the first.
There's a good push to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Offensive
Let's go,
coordinator, don't you?
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
No. Check. Detroit. Hurry up, here we go.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering looking inside they might put a big head on them as they try and catch the ball.
18 yards there for first down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle it.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
A lot of times that doesn't work as well
Picking up
because
those
his quickness
yards
often
right
wins
there.
the
Let's go.
route.
Come on.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
42
I
yards.
thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line.
Hurry up, here we go.
showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it second down. Oh, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
All right, here we go.
Garoppolo to throw on second down.
Right there.
Wide open, Gronkowski. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 52. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
So close.
Back now here on EA Sports. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Blunt, the lone running back. So now it's 1st and goal. And they'll give it to him here. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. A really long drive here, and it goes on and on. An extra DB defensively here. Big stop needed on 3rd and goal.
He may be a blitzer.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal.
There it is, Edelman. Wide open.
For the Patriot touchdown.
Oh.
Julian Edelman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots add on to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And here now come the Falcons. They go back to the air here after the INT. Finding time. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards victory.
Oh, he's got a man
still got it away.
Open, complete. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
Shit.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan surveying the field. Caught by Montgomery.
On.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It'll be a gain of 9, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover. And when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Oh, wow.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. There to make the grab. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So the Patriots coming out now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down. Here's Blunt. Oh, little 360.
There you go.
And the Falcons going to use another timeout.
All their timeouts. No more timeouts.
One remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Second what? Oh, shit.
Blunt, the lone running back. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Gronkowski got it on the crossing route.
That was crazy.
Now hang on here. Timeout
called
by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Oh, my God, that was first. Something like that again.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Just keep on the ground.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll run it here with Blunt. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And when you're trying to set up a counter play, it's what a lot of people call an influence play. You're really hoping those defensive linemen are really agile that day. If they stayed out late the night before the game, they're not moving as fast.
There it is.
Call, because that means they're just going to sit in the hole that you have to create just by the movement of your offensive line.
And there they got the ball to the outer third of the field, but tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, things get stacked up in there if they don't move as well as you want them to, and probably just trying to escape and couldn't get away.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now Blunt. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game.
Not an ideal spot to be on 1st down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in 2nd and manageable.
Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets them a new set of downs.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Let's put it away. That's the game.
And it's another Super Bowl title for the New England Patriots. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
There you go, folks. That's a prediction.
The journey to get to this game is incredible.
Super Bowl 51,
and then to finally break through and win it when
it's going to be a close game.
It's
going to be a good game.
This game alone,
but
because
the
there's
Patriots
nothing
gonna
else
come away
going
with
on. That's just going to be absolutely amazing.
Let's go, man. It's going to be number 5.
Incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
Your final score, Atlanta Falcons 13, New England Patriots 19. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.